Welcome to Tornado Country for Cities Skylines Natural Disasters. In the last part, you can see here we're looking down the highway and a tornado swept up this highway, causing total devastation. But I've managed to rebuild it, but the city's still growing and upgrading. You can see here, it says here, these people are still pushing for more enhanced lives. Over here, this part of the city is kind of growing along quite nicely. I think maybe we could get some more. I only need 4 here. So the city's growing along here. Oops, I need some paths in here. Yep. So, oops. And I mean, as you can see, the city's got back to 222,000, which is slightly more than it was before the disaster struck. It's been a fairly quiet time, so I'm expecting something major to happen. We can probably go up to speed 2. I mean, we had a small tsunami that came in that kind of washed in so far, but never actually reached the city. We had a couple of quite strong lightning storms, but we haven't had any tornadoes, earthquakes or anything. Famous last words. See here, the city's kind of building. Now, when the city's in this position, this is where you've got to go a little bit easy, guys. If you start messing around with things or trying to get the city to grow, there's always a temptation now to say, oh, I'm right on the edge, I can just zone in loads and loads of stuff and the city will grow. And what will actually happen is you will destabilize the city. So what you need to do is kind of just encourage the city to grow. What I want to do up here is, I think I want to upgrade this highway up here a bit. Give this city, this highway a little bit of a boost through here. So that it will draw the... Oops, that's not going to work, is it? So let's kind of take that off. Don't know why I put that connection there anyway. So we're just going to kind of, this should speed up the thing. Kind of come through like that. I don't know why I do it individually. Habit, I think. Oops. They were just, oops. Obviously this area here is, I think we're probably going to have to... Oh no. Connect in like that. Bit of a kink. These can come out now. Don't know why I've got that little end there and tied it up. Kind of, I think maybe I can come down this way. Getting a little bit of industry coming in. Just want to keep growing this area up as well. Just grow some industry through here. Again, I don't want to push things too fast and too hard. And I think, let's see if we can... Just kind of... Oops, I'm going to pause the game because I'm going to destroy footbridges. And what I want is to put an alternative there before I kind of... I don't want to disrupt the city. It may seem over. Come out. Come up like that. And so if you do it with the before thing, if you watch, these people will just kind of, even if you move the bridge slightly, it would kind of, the people walking across the bridge would automatically just realign. I think that, oops, get that there. That should speed up the lower traffic here. It looks like we've got a bit of a problem here. Let's just have a quick look at the, yeah, we've got a problem there. I think maybe we need to work on this area a bit. I think what I'm inclined to do here is let's what could I do? I think what we can do is take that out and maybe we're it's distorted, but I think we're just gonna have to live with that.
Meteorologists have issued a severe.
Oh, here we go again, guys. Here we go again.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Oh, bloomin' heck! This is going to be painful. This is going to be painful. I know I keep saying it. Let's get evacuate. 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 Now, one thing we'll find if they've got no food, the shelters with no food in do not actually evacuate people. So what I'm going to do is have to come here, because if I mean I click these to evacuate, but what you'll actually see is if I come to see none of these shelters here. If you watch the totals here, nobody actually goes to them. So if you've got empty shelters, at the moment everyone's kind of dashing to this one here. And the same with this one, see? So, and this seems to be a bit of a problem because I can't seem to get food into these areas. See, this one's growing up really, really quickly. Yeah. So if you can't get food into shelters, or the shelters don't have food in them, then what actually happens is that, oops, I better let it run fast. Yes, you don't actually, people won't evacuate to them, but I can't get food into the shelters. The only thing I could think of is kind of increasing the food production. But it just seems a bit weird, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do is, because we've got devastation coming in, and it is bound to be devastation, I'm going to zone up some extra areas here. And where's it gone? That's the city there. And I think I'm going to zone in this area, because that is going to whack my city hard. And I mean hard. I think you can come there, you can come there. Kind of fill in there. Actually, I think what we're going to do is take across there. It may seem a bit overkill, but if we're going to get it, oh, here it comes, guys. Here it comes.
A tornado has touched down in the area.
That's going to come.
Immediately if any
That's going to come right across my railway stations. That's going to hit my industrial area hard. Oh God!
Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Oh God! This is going to come right down my railway line, or my main road here, into my. Look, flattened that station there. Actually, that might be an opportunity. I emphasise might. See the. That is gonna. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt badly. Speed it up a bit. Wow. They're going to cross the river? It is an 8.5. And it is going to cross the river. Oh no, it's going to linger in the river. Is that it? Is it fading? Yep. Right. We're back to damage recovery mode, guys. Wow. That is completely wrecked my city through here. Right. Release everyone. Long pause. Wow.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Right, let's certainly want to rebuild that. Actually, as that might be an opportunity. If I move this, would that actually improve the traffic? No, I don't think it will. So I want to get this up and running as fast as possible. Means I'm going to have to repair the railway tracks as well. So and of course you can't. I don't think there's any way you can, because there's no upgrade option with railway tracks. You can't actually. Oh, can you? No, it just says freeform. You've got to kind of connect the railway tracks back in. And the same here. Actually, I think what I might do is actually take the opportunity to run this railway line. I think what I'm going to do is kind of kink it a little bit wider, and I'm going to bring you down a bit, and maybe come in a bit like that. Just to give myself a little bit of extra space on this edge here, and maybe I can put some roads through there. Right guys, I'm going to prepare the roads. I'll time lapse this because it's obviously going to be quite a big amount of damage, so I'll see you guys in a minute.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
Okay guys, welcome back.
Citizens are advised to
I
stay
think I've
indoors.
fixed all the major roads. Just check the disaster map. Yeah, I also took an opportunity. Oops, there's one destroyed there that was hiding from me. I also took an opportunity to fix a couple of things to do with the public transport. I know I think this is the way you've got to look at it with the city. Just gonna let it run now. You can see here we're losing 12,000 a week at the moment. It's another reason for what we're gonna do is just let the city run. Build the high school. As the city repairs itself, what have we got here? Park. Build that. That was the university. I did actually change something here because I want this tram line. I thought I'd move this tram line round to here. What I could do probably is delete that. That will come round to here. And we'll put a couple of tram stops directly outside the university. I think that's kind of double looped somehow. There must be a or that's happening there. I think it's kind of crossing over, but I think we can live with it. So we take that out. Yeah, it was going up because of that stop there. I think that will now run a little bit better because we've got an overlap with a tram there. We've lost some power lines crossing the river. So gonna have to connect like that. And of course we've got, because that will rebuild eventually. Yep, so our cities there, I don't know what the report is. We lost 4,000, nearly 5,000 citizens. We didn't, considering the fact that a lot of our evacuation shelters didn't actually work that well. And what we can do is connect that back up. I don't think we lost that many citizens. We're running at 223,000 at the moment. This is building back in again. Bit of damaged road there. What I want to do, which is the reason why I brought the rail track out, is I want to come out. Let's see. Come out like that. Get a bit of a connection going out like that. And that will allow us to sneak on some industrial over out here. Just check the water. Should be plenty of water. Nope. Maybe a bit of a fail there. What should probably happen is that people... Oops, we got a water problem here because I think I was doing this when the tornado struck. Just come out like that, and as I say, what's going to happen is that the city will rebuild. Just get that in there. Get the Statue of Wealth back in. That's rebuilding. Got here, metro station is down. Very important to spot the metro stations, repair those. You can rebuild the pier, because if you don't repair a metro station, what will happen is you will disrupt your public transport system and you won't be aware. This looks like this one survived. And hopefully this tram line will improve the flow a little bit. A lot of people walking around here, which is a little bit of a concern. Because that often indicates that there's people here. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're just walking. They're walking from there to there. I mean, is that if I suppose they're walking from this station to this one. I don't know why they're not walking from there to there, but anyway, we'll just let the city.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
Great. So we're going to get a sinkhole right smack bang in the middle of our city here. Well, there's no point trying to evacuate people for a sinkhole. We're just gonna have to suck that one up the hard way. Because our nearest shelter's got no food in. I think we'll just keep zoning up here. Well, if anyone knows the solution to this, getting food into, I'd much appreciate it, because it's a real pain in the neck. Got a lot of traffic here, kind of going out this road here, as they're delivering to this area up here, because of course this is yeah, they're coming into this area here. So we've got a 7.4 sinkhole opening up smack bang in the middle of the city. I think I've got a broken pathway there. I think I need to repair. Yep, that might be affecting people walking through the city. To say this area, you can see it's rebuilding. Oh, here we go.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
That's a bit painful, but I think we can live with it. And we've lost water. I say, sinkholes are annoying, but they're not. So we lost 207 citizens on that one there, the sinkhole. Lost 7 buildings, we lost 303 metres of road. We've got a bit of damaged road there. I mean, that's not... Like, sinkholes are not the greatest problem. That didn't hit my metro system or anything like that, did it? No. I think that just... a lot of people there walking through, and we're just here we got a little bit of getting a bit more high density there, and of course what we'll do is put some trees in to mark another battle scar on the city. Though these will the city has another battle scar now. I think what I might do is expand this way, but I'm going to let this settle down. And again, another trick, guys, is when you have a really big disaster like this, is wait for the city to settle before you start any more zoning building. Get a plaza in there. What have we got here? Crematorium, police station. Yeah, let the city resettle. I mean, you can make adjustments like I did to get people to move out, or not move out, but people to move away by like rezoning this area. But you can see here I've got loads of slack in this area. I think what we could do here is this. What can we put in here? Actually, let's put one of my favourites for these type of areas is a sauna. Maybe we'll put a couple of small parks in for the children. Maybe we'll put a bouncy castle there and a carousel here. That will push up the desirability. I don't think I've actually done the fire. Yes, I have. I've got fire, police. How's the railway doing? Yep, the railway's running. So I've kind of brought this loop out a little bit. I think we're running. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. And the city's running well. And oops, speed up a bit. Others will be here forever. That was here. Zoning again. We got spare zoning here. We got no real demand. So I mean, this is basically how we repair the city. I mean, in some ways, this is a good time if you're actually kind of put some trees down, make the city look good. You know, just patch the city up a bit. I mean, even a route, a cargo terminal like this, you can get a little bit of here. Because I'm not going to build in here, and I'm kind of a bit inclined to open up this area here. Because, you know, it's so we're getting a little bit of demand for residential, but we got a lot of slack in the system at the moment, so there's no point in zoning anything new at the moment. I mean, I could put a cargo port in, but if I put a cargo port in, what would it do? It would probably add a bit more chaos and mayhem. Oh, let's put a cargo port in. I mean, it's probably not going to be one of my better ideas. I could go this whole hog and put a cargo hub in, but I think what we might do is just put something like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to connect there. I think what we'll do is we'll come off here, and I think we'll come out like that. So I don't want to introduce any more trains into the city. I think we're... And then to reverse this. And I think what we'll do is we'll drop a roundabout here, the inevitable roundabout. We'll have a 160 here. Is a roundabout appropriate? Oh, wow. This would be its own dedicated connection anyway, so come up like that. Maybe these are a bit close in, but these are going to have to be snicked back a bit. I think maybe we can come in like this with a bit of freestyle panache. That. And I think what we can do actually, again, just to connect it up like that. Got no water, so no power, so I think we can, let's do it properly like that. Let's just get this port in and running just for the fun of it. Actually, let's upgrade this straight away. It will serve the purpose. We'll see if that will come in here. That was the city growing. Sorry I'm flashing all over the place, guys, but I think you can understand that. Yeah, it's growing over here. We've now reached 230,000.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm.
Oh, we got a 5.6 thunderstorm.
Citizens
Right, actually, what I'm going to do,
advised to stay indoors.
what I'm going to do, guys. We're going to go on to a day-night cycle. I mean, I don't know whether this will have it, but we'll watch the thunderstorm at night if we get a chance. Keep an eye out for a tsunami coming in, because we won't get much warning from it. I think maybe we can, while the city's growing here, I think we can add another, let the city expand out this way a bit, so that we've got plenty of citizens working here. I mean, I'll probably off camera I will extend this road forward a bit. Actually, we can do it now while we're waiting for the thunderstorm to come in. We come down about that far. Don't think we're going to need anything particularly that elaborate over here. I think we just need something that will allow us to... There we are.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Wow. Not going to see it. It's not... Maybe if I zoom, look at this. Now, the thing about thunderstorms is you've got to watch your power lines, because it will knock your power lines out and do damage, random damage over the city, and it can be quite difficult to spot actually. Wow. And see there, see? It's... So it's... And it can knock out the power connections between the various parts of your city if you're not careful. So you need to keep an eye out for that, guys. So I think we'll just connect that through and trim the ends off at the moment. And I think what we'll do is we've gone to the trouble of making this road connection. I think that will allow new residents to come into the city without having to wade through all these junctions here. So yeah. And of course you've got to watch out for fires. This is where it tests your fire service. There we are. There's the thunder, lightning coming in over the city. The city gets bombarded. Poor old battered city. I feel quite sorry for my city actually. Sometimes you can see here they've knocked out. It's knocked out a power line here. So, and it can be very difficult to spot.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the
where
coming
the
days.
damage actually is.
Citizens are advised to stay
See,
indoors.
it's blown my... I've only repaired this and it's blown it again. Buggers. And it's blown this side as well. It won't... You can repair a middle section of a power line, but you can't... If you've got a whole section that's broken like this, it won't actually let you... These in the water can be quite difficult to delete actually. I don't want to delete any of my... There we are, the city's getting dark, and I think we're just going to show you the city at night. Then this would be the end of this part, guys. I think I've beaten up the city enough for the moment. So we'll just watch this that shine over the city as it descends into darkness. And I really like this view. I mean, look at this, guys. The sun going down over the city. The boulevards lighting up. Bit of traffic here. Not sure what's causing that, but then the same here. Got the lighting. The city lights up. It's phenomenal. I really like this game. It's almost therapeutic, actually. I find it relaxing to build cities, even when it is being blasted to pieces by things. You can see our fusion reactor over here, and so yeah, I mean, even the old industrial areas look good at night. Got even the commerce goes on day and night. All our trucks come in and out here. And I think this is where I'm going to wind it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Again, we've survived another tornado. This area's still, obviously, this is here ready for rebuilding. So this some of the part, I think, compared to residential.
Report that a devastating meteor will strike the
Oh
city in
crap!
the near future.
Okay.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Well, I'm not going to evacuate citizens there. I'm going to evacuate citizens to there and there. Okay, it looks like we're doing a meteorite before we go, guys, so that's got no food, so I think what we're going to have to do is evacuate citizens to that area there. And this is an 8.0 meteorite coming in. I think we, except for a really serious tsunami. Okay. So we're evacuating the city again up there. And we've got a major meteorite coming in. Again, the game's really crawling as I do the evacuation. It will speed it back up again. Immediate crime wave. There's nothing you can do about it. So we had no casualties. We lost 74 trees and 5 buildings. We're going to watch the meteor come in, and then I will let you guys see it come in. And it would be nice if it actually gave you warning. You can't see it. Maybe if we go cinematic, we'll be able to see it coming in. I think it actually doesn't give any sense of direction. So we're just going to let the city run. We'll watch out, see if we can see the meteorite coming in. Come on. A flaming meteorite coming in at night. How about that? Nice clear sky as well. I wonder if we can see it. What's that coming in? Is that it? Coming in from a distance? Is that it? Let's watch that for a little while. This is where it comes zooming in from another direction. Oh, this looks like it might be it. Coming in. Growing on the horizon. Our population look up with trepidation as it comes roaring in. Yeah, it looks like it is. Oh no. I knew it was going to do that. I was looking the wrong way. Maybe that was an aircraft.
Meteor strike has occurred.
Wow.
Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Bit late now, sunshine. Okay, we'll at least let the people out. Got the fires burning here. That's whacked straight in on this area here. Now with meteorites, unlike tornadoes, you can actually do the repairs on the fly. You don't actually need to just repair this, and of course we're what we're gonna have to do is it's gonna be a bit tricky. I think we're gonna have to try and come across like that and like that. Just gonna let the city run. And we've got still got damaged roads here, so get there, get in there. These guys have picked up a bit. Of course, we've lost anything else here? Disaster map. Oh, we're just gonna to repair that. Check the water. The water's broken. The bridge has been totally destroyed, so might as well get that out and put a new bridge in. That's got connected up. See the old helicopters fighting the forest fires, and of course by getting the roads repaired we should be able to get that gets the fire service in, because helicopters don't fight building fires. So and a nice set of repairs here, and these guys have got it under control. And what did we lose there? Hammurabi destroyed lost 83 citizens, lost 9 buildings, so we didn't do there. And the sun comes up on another big scar in the city of Pepper Lake. I don't think we can, well, we can kind of put in some high density. Maybe we'll put a little bit of office buildings there. Looks like we've just had a building burn down because our fire service wasn't particularly very efficient, and it's just, I think maybe we can just, I think we'll zone some industry along here. I don't think our residents particularly want to live on the edge of. Better repair that little footpath there. And this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. We've got another battle scar. So we've been hit by a tornado, a sinkhole, which is left where is it? Over here somewhere. Yep, got a nice sinkhole here, and we've now got a crater up here. Where is it? Actually, just a quick look before I go. I think maybe this will be appropriate, and that's the first major meteor thing, so we can drag the meteorite out of, or meteor out of here, and we can put it into a park, and from them kind of mark the kind of day the city was struck by its first major meteor. And this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.